What's happening, baby?
Wait, I don't know what to do. Wait. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh,
I can see you too.
Hi. Oh my God, I came from Instagram. I had to catch you.
Okay. How do I pronounce your name, love?
It's Quee.
Quee.
Yes.
Quee, what you doing with your pants, Quee? What's going on?
No, I was buttoning my pants. I'm sorry.
Okay. Quee, where you calling me from, love?
Chicago.
Oh, God, we just had a guy from Chicago. How old are you?
I am 30.
30, and what you do for a living?
I am in school for CNA, and I work at the liquor store.
In the liquor store. Okay. You have any kids?
Yes, I have 5 kids.
You're 30?
Yes.
You have 5 kids?
Yes.
How old are your 5 kids?
Okay, you guys ready? I have a 9-year-old, I have a 6-year-old, I have a 3-year-old, I have a 2-year-old, and I have an 11-month-old.
By how many men?
1.
Well, why are you talking to me? Because you should be talking to him.
I don't want him.
Girl, you got 5 kids by him. You need to make it do what it do.
No, it's over. Like, it's
Well, listen. Well, why'd you have 5 kids with a man? You got an 11-month-old, a 2-year-old, 3-year-old. So you had 3 kids within the last 5 years. There was no signs you wasn't gonna be with him for life.
That's like my high school sweetheart, and so it's like, I don't know. I had to learn. It took the last kid for me to learn.
What happened with the last kid? What lesson did you learn with the last kid?
Well, he left me all pregnancies, and it's like after I had the baby, he came back around and was like, "Oh, let's be a family." And so the last kid, I told him, like, if this doesn't work, I'm done. I'm gonna abort it. I couldn't abort it. I love kids, and so I just left them.
Your house is very quiet to have 5 kids.
They're asleep, actually. Well, one is.
I spoke too soon. But wait, real quick. So you're saying every time you were pregnant, he left?
Yes. So every time I was pregnant, he was absent. He went AWOL. We did like the first 3 months together, doctor's appointments and stuff, and then he went AWOL.
Well, why did you keep getting pregnant by a man that left you every time you was pregnant?
I didn't. Okay, so it's like a learning thing. Like, I'm a Cancer. I'm big on love, and so it's like,
girl, stop. This, that shit with the Cancer, that rubs me the wrong way. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying not to cuss. What being a Cancer got to do with you being dumb? What that mean? Like, if you pregnant for a dude and he leaves you during the pregnancy, and he goes AWOL, he doesn't show up, what makes you think that's gonna be a good? First off, you should have vetted the person. Listen, and y'all, I am not I do have compassion for people, and I know sometimes it may not sound like it, but I have compassion for folks. But when you see so much of this, it doesn't make any sense. So you had a baby for a man. I don't care if you was your high school sweetheart, I don't care who. And every time you got pregnant, he left. In the midst of the pregnancy, he left. So when did he show back up? He showed up when? So he was gone for a long time, and then you just accepted him back with open arms. And you go and you go have another baby with him. I wouldn't have had no another baby with him. That's for sure. That there's contraception. There's ways to not have babies if you don't want them. Why would you go and have a baby with a person who's sketchy and who's not responsible? Because that shows that he is irresponsible, that he would leave you while you're pregnant. This is your man, right? Or were y'all really together? Because see, these stories are always one-sided. We don't get to hear the other side. Were y'all really together? Was it really a high school sweetheart? Or was it just somebody you was screwing? Because come on, if y'all together, he just said, "Oh, she pregnant, I'm out." Like, and he left, and then he came back. He came back all them times for you to have 5 kids with him. Are all those kids really for him? Those are the questions that I would have. So each time you get pregnant for him, you just leave and you keep taking him back? How much? These are the educated women. What's in your brain that's not clicking that you can? And why not wrap it up, and why not use contraception? I mean, hell, you should have that on lock. You should have that right there. Hey, they got the plan B. There's all kinds of stuff you could do. They got the pill, they got the patch, they got all this stuff that you could use. Why not use it so you won't get another baby for him? So that you can, if you did take him back and give him a chance, watch what he do from this point on. Is he going to disappear again? Will he disappear? He keep disappearing. It's time for you to move on. And at least you don't have all those kids with a person who plays this disappearing act every time. How much learning does it take? How many babies does it take for you to realize he's irresponsible? But at this point, y'all both irresponsible. Let's continue.
It took the last kid for me to actually realize this man doesn't care about you. So, yeah.
I have a question.
Okay, what's your...
Have you ever heard of condoms?
Right.
I have.
Wait. One more question.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of birth control?
Yes, I was on birth control. I actually got pregnant with my first on birth control.
Ooh, child. I guess he got some strong sperm.
No, I'm just fertile.
Okay, so there's no way so you can't work it out with the man.
I can't work it out with that man, no.
Okay. So I'm gonna be honest with you. They're gonna talk about you on these internet streets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's one thing to have 5 kids. Okay, that's one category. But then you have an 11-month-old, a 2-year-old, and a 3-year-old. You have 3 kids under the age of 5. So what kind of man are you looking for? Quay?
Quee.
What kind of man are you looking for, Quee?
Just an honest and straightforward man, someone that knows what he wants in life, someone that knows what he wants within women. Just someone that has his head on straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are your deal breakers?
I don't really have any deal breakers. After my kid's father, I was in relationships. And so I've had the worst of the worst man. Not too old. I don't really like old. No other man. I'm not willing to take care of another man. My last relationship, I just took care of a man. So someone that has like their head on straight, at least, a house or car, something going for themselves,
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
No, just not like too big. Like Will, he was like he was a nice size.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
No.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra cam.
Can you see me?
Okay, all right. Do you want more kids?
Yes.
When was your last relationship?
2 months ago.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
2 months ago.
2 months ago. 3 flaws you have to work on.
My attitude is one. Just being open to things that people have going on in their life. So when I say that, basically meaning like people have other important people in their life. I don't revolve around their life. I have to understand that. Another flaw. I don't really think I have another flaw. Just those 2.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm an awesome girlfriend. Like really the mother type. I'm a Cancer, and so I can cook, clean. I can handle my own. I'm a very good girlfriend. Sexually, whatever.
Okay. Let me say this to you, Quay. I actually like you because I'm a female, but it ain't for me to like you. It's for the men to like you.
Yeah.
You have a joy to you, though. You really do have a joy to you, though. And you didn't have, honestly, you didn't have that many requirements. You want more kids, so he can have kids. You don't care if you don't have no kids. You're willing to give him a kid. You don't care how much money he makes. You also don't care how he looks either, right?
Not too big. Attractive, of course. I think that's my biggest problem, going for the men that are attractive or responding to me.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I will say she doesn't have an attitude. You know what I mean? Like, cause some of them be ready to, clap back. At least she doesn't have an attitude. I don't know what y'all think. She might be somebody you could work with. Are y'all willing to work with her? Is any man in the chat who will be willing to work with her? Like, what y'all, even though she got the 5 kids, would you be willing to work with her? I'm just asking, like, what y'all, because she seemed decent. I mean, she just maybe lost her way. Maybe she, she learned. Like she said, she had to learn. Would y'all give her a shot? Would y'all give her a chance? You know, she said, look, sexually, she down. You know, she's a good girlfriend. You know, she don't seem combative, at least. I'll give her that. If she changed the hair color, you know what I'm saying, and like really get it together. She ain't ugly. I don't think she's ugly either. She just need to change that hair color and, you know, shape her up a little bit. Would y'all give her a chance? Would any of y'all give her a chance? Like, don't worry about the kids. Don't worry about the kids.
Oh my God.
Don't worry about the kids. Come on. Can y'all do it? Anybody in there will give her a chance? She seemed nice. I ain't gonna lie. Wait, she looked like Gladys from the
Oh my God.
I still think she seems nice. Honestly, she seemed like she might be a good person. She just didn't, you know, figure that out right. She didn't go about it right. You know, she lost her way, you know. She lost her way, and she might be a good catch to somebody, you know, if they're willing to, you know, take on the 5 kids. At least it was all about one man. If she's telling the truth, at least about one man, because, you know, they be coming on there with 5 for 5, you know. At least it was about one man. It wasn't her husband, but I'm just saying she kept doing it with that one person. I always say, look, the kids are the blessing. These kids don't know what the hell these grown-ups are doing. The children don't know what us grown-ups are doing. They don't know. They're innocent. The children are always innocent, but you know, that's a lot. You have to, you know, that's why I say you have to learn from your mistakes. You got to learn, hey, because creating children like that is that's, you know, you got to think about the kids, like those, you know, and I'm not saying, because there have been single parents who raised their kids and the kids turned out great. Every single parent doesn't yield just a hellion. Like that, you can make your way out of it. Yeah, I was raised by a single mother and I think I came out okay. You know, scarred, but okay. You got to learn some things, you know, because things that they don't teach you, you know, especially when it comes to relationships and stuff like that. And in life too, though. But this is why I say you got to learn from your mistakes. You got to see if something is not going right the first time you make that first mistake, don't keep making the same mistake. Knowing if somebody is responsible is looking at their life and looking at what they're already doing. When you meet a person, they should already be able to show you how responsible they are. You have a consistent job, you're going to work every day, you're building yourself up. It's not about being at the finish line, in my opinion. It's about showing that you are responsible, you're capable, and you're moving in the right direction. So you need to think about what you're doing if you don't want to be in that situation. That's all. Think about it.